Yo, what it do? What it do? Man, that caught me off guard, man, real quick. Golly, dang. What it do, man? Y'all already know, man. It's the Kickback, man. We got a great show going on tonight, man. Let me get some tunes going, man. You know, this caught me real off guard. So I could have jammed that, but Facebook was gonna block me probably. So anyway, let me add the guests to the show, man. You know, we got a good show going on today. This is gonna be very educational. Very informative. It's gonna be fun too. I might crack a few jokes. Let me bring them on. Bang!
Hey.
What's up, man? What y'all doing?
Not much. How are you?
Wait, trying to see. Can y'all see us?
Like, I can't see y'all.
There we go.
Okay.
How y'all doing today?
Good.
How are you, Floyd?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad to have y'all on the show. I'm not even gonna lie.
We're glad to be on it.
Thank you for having us.
I see y'all got the little board back there, man. Y'all, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up.
Gotta brainstorm. Gotta know what. Look, there you go. The key.
You know, I pay attention to details.
Yes. You see, we have our partnerships up here, our guest expert training. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. I think everybody can see that. Y'all can see that? Everybody that's chiming in, listening, or whatever. So, man, let the people know who y'all are, man. They, y'all probably already popular and stuff, but still let them know.
All right. Well, I'm Catherine.
I'm Carmen. We're both speech pathologists. One fun fact about us: we are cousins. We're also your cousin.
Yes.
So shout out to all out there.
Hope family.
Yes.
But it do.
Is
the family reunion coming soon?
Of course, we need to.
By who?
Oh.
By who?
And my papa the 14.
Who planned it?
I don't know yet.
But yeah, we can do a little small something, not the usual 3-day reunion.
Okay, yeah, just like a 1-day powwow.
Yes.
So, how we got started?
Wait, Floyd.
Yo.
Oh, well, you want us to start like
telling us how we got started,
where we're from, and all that?
Yeah, I'm finna get to that.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So y'all say y'all are speech pathologists. What is that?
Well, a speech pathologist, we work in different settings. So we have a broad scope of practice. So we work with children and adults. It just depends on which setting you choose. We work with articulation disorders where children might have speech sound errors. We work with language disorders, receptive and expressive. Receptive is like understanding and being able to identify things and following directions. And then expressive is being able to answer WH questions, being able to verbally express yourself as well. And we also work with voice. Like if there's some hoarseness or raspiness in the voice, we work with voice disorders. We work with fluency, which is stuttering. And then we also work with swallowing, dysphagia. That's a lot with our patients with strokes and TBIs, traumatic brain injuries. And then we also work with cognitive disorders with our older patients with dementia. So with memory issues. Yeah.
Oh, so y'all, I thought y'all were at a school or something.
They have various settings. We have schools. You can work in hospitals. You can work in nursing homes. You can work in early intervention, home health.
Yeah.
So y'all everywhere.
Yeah. So I work at Lamar University as a clinical supervisor and I also do PRN home health work.
And I work at Bowman Independent School District and the Sharkey Center.
The what?
The Sharkey Center.
The Sharkey Center.
Sharkey Center, a nonprofit organization that provides therapy and daycare services.
Oh, I need to know about them. You know, I'm into the nonprofit thing and stuff. So.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I can, chop it up with them and see if we can, combine or, help out whatever we can do. So what are ways for like treatments, like, as far as like y'all say y'all speech pathologists and stuff like that. So somebody that stutters, what is some ways that y'all can help that person?
Now you can't cure stuttering, so that is just something where if you stutter, you have to learn the techniques to be able to control it. Yeah. So we do like easy onset, which y'all don't know what that is, but we basically give techniques where they, you know, take deep breaths, easy onset, then let it out, and just cues for them to remember how to control their stuttering moments, the disfluencies.
Okay, so let's get to the main thing. I think a lot of people wanted to talk about like autism. So what is autism for people who don't know what autism is?
Okay, so autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder, and it affects the areas of social communication, social interaction, and then they also have difficulty with they have like restrictive routines and repetitive behaviors. So like some things you would see with difficulty in social communication, they would be unable to verbally express their needs, or like a lot of children with autism, they'll guide the parents to what they want by pulling them by the hand. And then social interaction, more so they'll play alone instead of playing with the other group of peers. And then repetitive interests might be, they might like lining up toys, or they might like the wheels of a truck.
Decreased eye contact. Yeah, stigmas where you may see them shake their hands or their head. Like it's different red flags of autism. Again, one in 54 children are diagnosed with autism, and boys are 4 times more likely to be diagnosed with autism than girls. It can be identified early as, you know, months into birth. 3 months, 4 months, and then late stages of 2 to 3 years old. Some children don't even show signs until later on, so it's not diagnosed till later, and some children show the signs very early on.
So you can say it can be diagnosed as far as like 3 months into the pregnancy?
Not into the pregnancy, as simple as like after birth.
Yeah.
Like, after birth.
Like I would say, like if they're not babbling, you know, the usual developmental stages. As far as talking, babies will babble or coo. Those are some of the things that are red flags.
Okay. Dumb Jones, she said that her son has autism and I'm in need of help. Is there any ways y'all can help her? Like, is it somebody she can go to?
Depending on what area you're in, it depends on what you're looking for. As far as if you're looking for services, there are a lot of great therapy companies in Beaumont that we list in our app. Also, if you email us, we'll be more than likely to tell you, hey, this is what's out there. This is what you can work on as far as like ABA, speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, whatever it may be that really will help their child depending on the developmental delays that they have or the areas that they need work on the most. Also, school districts that have the SLC.
Well,
SLCs,
if it's birth to 3, they have early intervention out here. So they could go to Spindletop and receive those services. But then once they reach 3, they age out of the ECI program, and then they're referred to the school district. And at the school district, we have the SLC program. That's the structured learning classroom for our children with autism. And then we also have our ECSC program, which is the early childhood special education program. And they can stay in the program until they age out at 6 years old.
Now, can shyness be confused for autism?
In some cases, in some cases, depending on the red flags that they give off. There's some kids that are just shy. However, they still will be able to social communicate when they get more comfortable. A big red flag is the social communication can be very hard for them to have engaging conversation. Simple conversation like, hello, how are you? You know, you'll see that decreased eye contact. You'll kind of see them fidgeting, or you may see a stigma where they may be twirling their fingers, or, you know, it varies with autism. It's a very wide spectrum. You see some things in some kids that are very obviously like, damn, that child has autism. And some children you wouldn't even know.
Right.
I actually have a little boy I went to church with. I can't speak his name because I didn't get permission to. However, he wasn't diagnosed until later in junior high. And it was based off a teacher noticing how his social communication skills were, how he would be standoffish, how he would make eye contact with her. So some children are not even diagnosed right away until somebody actually recognizes those red flags. Because they were socially awkward, and however they're not.
Those are like our, if you heard of Asperger's, like a lot of the TV shows y'all see where they have those, like, what's the Good Doctor?
Yeah, Good Doctor.
Those really, really smart, and then they have those poor social skills. Those are what they used to call Asperger's, but they're no longer calling it Asperger's. Everything's just autism now. Mm-hmm. So they would call that like high functioning autism, where they are verbal, but they can't hold a conversation with you. They don't have that social, social pragmatics to communicate with others in the social settings.
So, hey, Dump Jones, I don't know if that's your real name, Dump Jones, but maybe y'all can drop y'all email later, and maybe she can email y'all, and y'all can send her to the right direction to help her out, I guess.
Yeah. Because I mean, we have to see what are they looking for? What is their main concern? You know, of course, we're on a podcast right now, so we can't get that much dialogue, but we're always open to talk with you, try to see what your needs are, and I guarantee you, we can point you in directions to where you need to go and connect you with people that will really help you and help your son.
Yeah, and also we do have an app. It's called iConnect. It's available on Google Play and the App Store. Trying to pull it up, but on the app, they can get on and connect with other families. They can find adaptive activities. They can find vacation, sensory-friendly events that offer those, where they have those times where the lights are down low, the music is cut off, because all that is sensory overload, which causes a meltdown for our children in autism. So certain places like the movie theaters, they have those type of events. So on our app, they can go on and find different things like that. And then for our older individuals, we also have a section that says for companies that hire individuals with disabilities.
Y'all got your own app?
Yes.
Oh, man. Dang. Y'all doing it big. Y'all got your own app. Y'all got your own website and everything. We're going to get to the website and stuff, but you know.
And for him also, like if you purchase a box, but we're still going to put this on there. But these are like free digital adaptive clinics. And as you can see, the age is 4 to 24. Since we're in COVID, they offer virtual Zooms that are free. And it has different things like cooking classes. As you can see, dance, art, yoga, Zumba. So this will be something really good for them to tune into and see if their child likes it, since we're all virtual right now. But we'll drop this on our page so they can have more information. But we also have flyers in our boxes if you purchase one.
Miss Winston, she said, what's the app again?
Oh,
it's iConnect.
iConnect. AUTKONNECT.
Hold on, isn't that on the it's on y'all title or the name that y'all?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Winston.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Winston, it's on their name. It's iConnect. iConnect. My bad. I feel bad for saying that.
For Autism Connect, Floyd.
Oh, okay. Hey, I got some questions for y'all, but the people, they like to chime in too. We have some good questions. She said, is it harder for children with autism to learn how to read? Especially?
Right there, that's the question.
Okay. Well, some of them it is. It just depends on how they are on the spectrum. And then we have some that are, they're
very fluent readers. Yeah. So like we said, some children do have difficulty with it, some do not. I have noticed with some children with autism, they have really great skills that pay attention to details. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of artists. We've met a little boy who loved writing poetry. Even artists, like we'll be amazed at some of the artwork we've seen. And the little boy who created art, he actually sells his art. He used to do art to communicate because he was nonverbal. But now that he's verbal, he won't draw as much because he's scared. Like his saying was, he said he doesn't want God to take his voice away. However, we want him to know, like, you still gotta paint. Like, you're amazing at it. But back to the reading.
And I'll say yes, if they have speech issues, they will have some. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: can autism go away?
No.
It can't.
Research has not shown that to go away.
Yeah, you can just learn how to decrease behaviors and learn how to live with it, but you can't. Yeah.
Can it get worse as you get older?
I haven't seen it. No, I think the only time you see it really bad is when the child doesn't receive the necessary therapy or intervention that is needed for them to adapt to the everyday social life or everyday activity, daily living. So again, it all depends on how much you would help that child with the therapy and the teaching, and the family plays a major part in it as well, because they're with that child every day. So families being educated on different things and not being afraid to voice their concerns and knowing what's out there to help them really helps the child as well. And just accepting the child for who that child is, or the adult who that child is. I mean, the adult is. You'll be surprised. They are intelligent, smart individuals that pay more attention to details in this world than we ever do. And
early intervention is
also great too.
Yeah. The earlier the better.
Ms. Broussard, she got another question. She's talking about autism from vaccines or whatever.
I have seen some cases of it, but they're saying it's not a direct link. But
yeah. And I even went to a seminar with a doctor who studies genetics, and he found a link directly within the family genetics. So I think, again, a lot of people are still doing research to find the common denominator of it. I have heard of some parents that read some articles that after their child received shots, they saw a change in that child.
Really?
So yes. So again, we can't say yes or no to that question. However, there is research that is continuing going on to actually figure out and pinpoint why we have a higher rate of autism being diagnosed and also the cause of it.
Yeah, right now they're more so saying genetics, a different development in the brain when they were in utero, and then also the environmental,
food and environmental changes
and chemicals, all that.
What about sleeping?
What about sleeping?
Huh? Does autism does it affect their sleeping?
Oh yes, sir.
I don't know if you know, a lot of
yes, sir.
weighted blankets are very popular for that.
I saw that
deep compression. My child doesn't have autism, but he is something else. He's a little bit, but that deep compression actually helps him sleep because he's having problems breathing at night. So, essential oils. We've seen a lot of parents do essential oils. We saw the weighted blankets, especially those parents who opt out to not give their children those medications because of the side effects. So,
and also I could say from my experience with my daughter, she's diagnosed with autism. So yes, sleeping, but she's getting better. But once I did take out some things out of her diet, like the red dyes and gluten, taking out gluten and all that, the dairy, taking out the dairy, I did notice a change in her behaviors. And so with the change in her behaviors and the change in her sleep, she was sleeping overnight, wasn't waking up at 2-3 in the morning anymore.
But again, it's all in researching who you know, because some parents don't even know it could be their child's diet that can actually help them sleep a little better at night.
So weighted blankets. Weighted blankets. How important is that? I never know.
You need to use it for yourself. I have one. I mean, it really relaxes you. It gives you those decompressions and pressure points to help you relax and also help you to sleep. I love my weighted blanket. My little boy has a 6-pound one. They have different sizes. They offer them at Big Lots online. They're at Target, Walmart,
everywhere.
They look expensive, but if you catch them little sales.
Thank you, Nicole Jones. Dump Jones. She said she loves the show.
But and also
Thank you,
the like natural juices. Give natural juices, quit giving all that
sugar.
Yeah, sugar and all that. That affects behavior too, guys. The ADHD and all that.
And she speaks from experience. So
yeah. So no juices, no sugars, no alcohol, or none of that.
No red dyes.
We understand the parents may need a little drink just to after a long hard day.
No red dyes, no high fructose corn syrup. None of that.
I know we probably we went over this. What are different signs as far as from boys and girls with autism?
Girls is more masked in girls for some reason. I don't know. The pediatricians they really do have a difficult time diagnosing autism in girls unless it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, she has autism. You can see it. But with boys,
it's more behavior. I see a lot of behavior from my experience. Even working with ECI, a lot of my little ones that I would serve, it was more behavior that we need to get under control first. But again, like there are many different red flags, and it all depends on what the child shows.
Like sometimes, I know with my daughter, when she started walking, she would
on her tippy toes,
tiptoes. So that is one of the red flags. Or like if they are excited, she would start flapping. And so that's stimming to help calm, or when she gets excited, she'll start flapping.
When did you get that sign?
Well, we got the diagnosis at 3, but I kind of, because I work around it, I kind of knew something was off, that she wasn't developmentally, at her milestones. So like with her crawling, she crawls later. She crawled at like 12 months, which is later. And then she started walking at 14 months. And then when she started with that toe walking, that's when I really noticed, okay, something's not right here.
Hey, let me ask you a question that doesn't pertain to this. How's the hubby?
Which one?
Oh,
mine or hers?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, yours, Kat. Because I work with him.
Good. Is he on here? I don't even know if he's watching, but hey.
I don't know. He probably low-key watching. He probably let me know. How's yours, Cam?
Doing good. I hope he's watching too. He had a birthday party right now, but hey.
I hope y'all, let me let people know. Y'all need to share this. Everybody that's watching, I always forget to, please share this. Like it don't hurt nothing. It takes maybe like 1 second just to push the share button.
Okay, he's cutting his hair. He's here.
He said, I'm cutting my hair.
He said, I knew he was watching. He cutting his own hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He do have a little talent. Okay. All right. I guess so. Okay. So,
you see
anyway.
But yes, melatonin, that works. I know.
It don't work.
Not yours. It was working.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It turns him into Spider-Man.
Well.
They flips him upside down. He runs around. Oh no, melatonin doesn't work for my child. No, it just prayers, and old-fashioned way, you're gonna get a little butt whipping or you're gonna get in the bed. So pick your poison.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I just started learning about melatonin. I didn't even know what the hell it was, maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is that? There's like you give it to your kids or something.
Give it to adults too, but it's been popular because a lot of parents been giving to their kids to help them go to sleep. It's natural. It gives you how many doses to give the child, so it won't harm the child. However, don't use it just to knock your kid out all the time.
Every night they knocking them out early, 7 o'clock.
Also, another thing, I'll let you ask your question, Floyd. But I was just thinking about another red flag. Like with your children, if you notice they're not pointing to things, like if you ask them, hey, to identify something and they're not pointing, or if you say bye-bye and they're not waving or using gestures, those are other red flags too.
Well, my daughter, she don't wave bye to nobody.
But does she say bye-bye?
I mean, she don't say bye. She's like, she got to know you to say bye. Like,
well, yeah. She can do it though.
Yeah, she can do it. Yeah, like, yeah, she'll talk my head off. But like other people, yeah, like her teacher, like virtual, she's not speaking to her. She started speaking to her and then she's like, you know what, I'm tired of this. So she's just not friendly like that. I wish she was, but I don't know. I used to be like that when I was little.
She'll come along. She'll blossom.
She'll hope too. So
my boy Leon said y'all giving some good info. He coming on the show later on.
Okay. Hey, Leon.
So anyway, is it best for kids with autism to attend regular classes?
Well, that depends on the type of support they need. So if they need more support, of course, they could be in gen ed, but they'll receive accommodations. They can get, if it's not as much as special ed, they could get 504. But if they need special ed services, they could get inclusion resource services, or they could go into one of the units, SLC, AFL, ECSC.
You said 504. What's that?
PTC. That's the 504 where they give accommodations. It's not as restrictive as special education, but they can still get those accommodations that they might need, where like lesson assignments or
state testing.
Yeah, testing different accommodations in a classroom, like sitting close next to the teacher, those type of things.
Yeah, so kids, people with autism, they can live like normal lives, to be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
We met, we went to autism conference in Louisiana. It was the first one. And not all the speakers, but majority of the speakers were diagnosed with autism. They are authors. They are publishers, like They live just like you and I, and they're amazing. One lady, her son was diagnosed with autism, and from her child being diagnosed with autism, he opened a doorway for her to become a writer for Sesame Street. And she actually created Julia, which is a child who's diagnosed with autism that is a puppet on Sesame Street. So, even though it may have been, I wouldn't say a burden, but something new and a change in her life, he opened up a door of opportunity for her to share her story and share her son's story.
Yeah, y'all might see it. I know it's always on the commercial that we watch, and they have little Julia, and she'll have like her device. Mm-hmm. So some of our children, like 1/3 of children or individuals diagnosed with autism will be nonverbal. So for our nonverbal kids, we use augmentative and AAC, augmentative communication, and alternative communication. Mm-hmm. So with that could be like picture cards that we use for them to communicate. Is very good for our children with autism to see pictures to help them visualize, because if you just tell them, hey, stop, don't do it, it's not going to work. So you have to show them the actual picture or do a sign, stop. So like gestures, signs, like you can start with the basic signs, guys. You can do, if your child's not communicating at home, you can do like more, eat, all done, want, drink, potty. Please. Yeah, please, sorry.
It's a lot.
Yeah, you can do just the basic signs to get your child communicating at home. And then also
it promotes more social interaction as well.
Yeah,
they feel like they have a voice, so you actually are listening to them.
Yeah. So a lot of parents though are opposed to, like, I don't want my child to learn signs.
Yeah,
we get that.
Yeah,
and it's like it's not hindering their communication. It's actually gonna help their expressive language with the signs and the picture cards. And then also we have where they can put an app on the device, on the iPad, which helps them communicate with different pictures too that they use.
Do y'all find it tough for parents to deal with it?
Yeah. Some.
Yeah.
The hardest for me is I worked in ECI, birth to 3 for a while, and the hardest thing is actually, letting a parent know, hey, your child is showing red flags of autism. We need to go ahead and get them evaluated. Not saying he has it, he or she, this will let us know if he or she has it, and where we need to go from there. We have some parents that be like, whatever I need to do to help my child, and then you have some parents, no, not my child. So some have denial, some are very accepting of it. So you see, both sides of it.
Can kids with autism, can they play sports?
Yes. Yeah. There's a great place in, where is it? Nederland?
Yes.
Adaptive Sports for Kids. We actually went to some of their events, and they are amazing. You can actually go volunteer. They play baseball, soccer, basketball. We went to the baseball games, and y'all, they are some amazing little kids.
Even our children in wheelchairs, our children with other disabilities. Yeah,
like you would be amazed. There's one little boy, I promise you. I don't know his diagnosis, but he will amaze you. Yeah, he has upper body. That's it. Yeah,
no lower body.
No lower body, and he can hit a baseball better than me. and is an amazing little kid.
What's this place called?
Adaptive Sports for Kids.
It's in Nederland?
Yeah, they're based out of Nederland, but they accept kids from the whole Golden Triangle. And
it's free. It's free.
And the owners, the founders, they are amazing people. We worked with them. We went to their events,
They came to our events.
Mm-hmm. They're amazing.
Y'all have y'all own events, y'all too?
Yes. We actually had one. We provide sensory-friendly events for the area, and we were providing sensory-friendly birthday parties with Urban Air. That's a partnership that we have, but due to COVID,
kind of stopped.
Yeah, we can't do that anymore.
Y'all really doing y'all thing with this autism thing.
And we're trying. It's our community. We need to let them feel comfortable and know what's out there and help the children and the adults. When we did our fun day, we were nervous. It was just us two. We did a lot of planning in like 3 short months, but we were able to give away so many free gifts, massages to the parents. We don't just worry about, we make sure the parents feel, welcomed as well. We gave away a tablet. We gave away different toys. We gave away some shoes. we just wanted them to feel like they can enjoy their everyday life and not feel judged by people looking at their child maybe falling out on the floor or, you know, doing something that is atypical to, you know, everyday eye. So our event was amazing.
And we did.
I can't wait to throw another one.
I know everyone is asking, when are y'all doing another event? And we're like, we have to wait till COVID. Yeah. But yes, our events is for the families to get together, for them to connect with other families and realize that there are other families that are going through the same thing with them. They're not alone. And then, you know, that it's okay for your child to fall out on the floor.
How can we support these events that y'all throw?
Well, you can always donate. You can donate, like we had Urban Air donated. What was the
Urban Air actually gave a free birthday during COVID. AGS Team Rentals, they donated.
Realty Depot,
Realty Depot,
with the water, Gatorade, yes, HEB, Kolache Factory.
And then people out of the kindness of their heart, Heavenly Hands and Massage. She donated 2 massages. Well, I bought one, she donated one. So, I mean, we just go around asking. So, if you want to donate, just do it. I mean, I promise you, we don't use it for ourselves. We use it for the community and we give it away. Yeah. And it really makes a difference.
And a lot of people, they reach out to us and they're like, hey, you guys are doing a great thing. How can we support you guys? And that's how we got a lot of our donations.
Okay, so y'all really answered my question why it was so important, y'all. Hey, can y'all tell us, let's get to the meat and potatoes. What is the website that y'all created and why?
You want us to type it? Type it.
You can type it also. Yeah, you could definitely type it also.
Oh,
it's on there. It's right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it is on there.
Connect Craze.
But you can type it also. You know, some people they gonna exit and still not see the title right there.
Okay, it's our first time doing this.
Okay, hold on. We don't want to shut it off.
Hold on. I'll log on my Facebook.
No, yeah, okay, well.
We can't see how to type it.
Okay, well, explain the website and why y'all created this.
Okay, so, since we're speech pathologists, I just want to let the younger people know that there are other job professional careers that they could go into besides nursing, besides doctors, lawyers, all that. Therapy is a great field. Actually, we are the minority in our field. Our field is 92% white. So we are the 8% of our field.
We need to support y'all. We got to support y'all. Hey, y'all, it's only 8% of them.
Yes.
And it's just y'all two. So it's probably another 6% out there.
Yeah. So we went to Lamar University. We received our bachelor's in communication disorders, and then we received our Master of Science in Speech Language Pathology. So Lamar University, they have a great program. We need more Black speech language pathologists.
Okay, hey, Black people, if y'all want to go to school, hey, if my son is watching this, if you want to go to Lamar, you could go for speech pathologist, the
LU program. I promise you, great program. I work for them, and they're an amazing group of people to work with, and we have a great clinic. It's free. Right now we have a little changes with COVID, but however, any
kids need therapy services, Lamar University provides free speech therapy.
Oh man, that's a note right there. That's a diamond. That's a jewel you just dropped right there.
Yes. So let the people know.
Yeah. Dump Jones, I don't know if she's still listening or whatever, but she said she had a son, I believe. Oh, she has a 6th grade son.
Great.
So Dump Jones, Nicole Jones, you can take your son to Lamar and get free lessons to help him out.
Yeah.
So anyway, so tell us about the website. What's going on with that?
Yeah. Okay. So on our app, we have different features of our app. So we were going to do a product store in our app where the users can just go on and buy like shirts or therapy items, therapy tools, accessories. But then once COVID happened, we was like, hey, why don't we put everything in a subscription box? And, we just send out the subscription boxes quarterly and put everything that they're looking for in the box. And so that's how the subscription box Connect Craze came about.
What's all in the box?
Well, here it is.
Okay. You ready to see what's in our goodie box?
Yeah.
I kind of just show you a visual of it first. So in our box, go kind of quickly with it. We for our parents, we didn't want to leave the parents out. Most subscription boxes are just toys, which are great. That's great. However, we wanted to do something that was more educational background, more for the parents, make them feel involved with the box. Because however, they are spending their money on it. So we would love to give them something. So one thing we have in here is a magnet. And on the magnet it says, remember, you are someone's reason to smile. Just a motivational quote to make sure the parent, the caregiver know that regardless of what you're going through, regardless of how bad the day may be, and even if it's a good day, there's still someone's reason to smile. And my hat goes off to any parent or caregiver that has a child or actually is raising a child or have an adult child that is diagnosed with autism. Nice. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are great. And, you know, I can't imagine what it's like going all day. I do therapy, but just every single day, my hat goes off to Kathy for one. So yeah, so this is just a motivational magnet. Okay, so another thing, I'm gonna just show you the parent stuff first. We have a cup, and it has Connect Craze on it. This one's a little bit different from the one you get in the box, but it's the same tumbler, and you can put your drink of choice in there. How can you go wrong with a tumbler? And if the child likes it, the child can have it. If not, it's just something that we wanted to give to the parent or the caregiver as well. Put your favorite favorite drink. Who doesn't like it? Okay, so another thing is something called Aromado. We found a company that sells this, and as you can see, it is mindfulness molding dough, and it has a lavender essential oil, and it's like sleepy time. On the inside of this one, it actually gives you directions on what to use it for, like start a nighttime ritual 45 minutes before bed, squeeze knee, breathe to release the oils. So side, we already kind of play with it, but I just want to purple pudding. It really, like, I promise you guys, we're not like, this smells really good when you play with it. We play with these items, like it really gives you that calming spirit. And again, if your child is playing Play-Doh, you can, if they're having a tantrum and you may need them to like, or they kind of antsy, you can calm them down with this, but also use it as a social interaction activity. Sit down with the little Play-Doh cutouts and let them make animals. They may communicate with you, or you can do simple things to just engage with them and let them know that you're there for them and give you that family interaction. So that's the aroma though. It smells really, really good. Really, really good. It does. Yeah. The lavender.
Let me ask you this while y'all explaining. Can like Nicole, her son is in the 6th grade. Can this box, is it for different ages?
Right now, our first one is for
more so like
I'm saying
2 years.
We would say 2 to I would say
middle school.
Yeah, 2 to 11.
Yeah, but then it depends on the level of the child functioning. I mean, if they're high functioning, they may not be as interested in the box, but if they're low functioning, this probably would still be a great box for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, how much is this box hitting for?
Oh, look, your listeners, you have a discount code that we can put in.
So smart.
The Kikback, they have to type in at checkout the Kikback, DAKIKBACK 15. And then they'll get 15% off.
But
y'all will get 15% off. Okay, and y'all spelled it right. Y'all are on point.
And then the price is $64.95 for just a one-time purchase. If you subscribe annually or quarterly,
it's all caps.
Oh, it's all caps as well. The Kikback, all in caps.
Okay. Oh, it has to be all in caps?
Yes. But you receive 5% off each order if you subscribe quarterly and annually as well. But if you just do one-time purchase, it's you can get 15% off. Also, if you want to buy it for somebody else, so you just want to double box, you can actually buy a box, let us know, and we actually are giving it away to families that are unable to purchase the boxes, or a family that really needs the box. So we have sent those, and they have been very grateful, and they really have enjoyed and loved the box.
Yes, thank you to all of our sponsors so far that has donated boxes to our children in need.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a family with autism and try to buy it for like maybe Christmas or something, like a Christmas gift or something.
Okay, yeah, and we'll have a box out by then. We actually are. I'm gonna finish going through the box, but before we have a glow in the dark box coming October, and it's actually a smaller box, so it won't cost as much. The price range will be between $30 and $40. But I can tell you a little insider since you're on here. We're gonna have something that's called a glow board on there We have a glow-in-the-dark book, a glow-in-the-dark. Did we get the animals? Shirt. Glow-in-the-dark shirt. Glow-in-the-dark slime. Yeah. So it'll be something kind of geared towards it's Halloween, fall festive, anything, but it's glow-in-the-dark. So smaller box, not as much. It'll be a one-time thing that we would do like small boxes in between until our big box comes out, which is quarterly, every 3 months. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to K-Lane. He has a podcast, the Kikback podcast. He said this is fire.
Thank you.
He's loving y'all right now. Shout out to K-Lane. He got a great podcast, the Kikback podcast. Y'all check it out. That's a quick book.
Okay.
What else y'all have in this box? Yeah, what's going on?
All right. So the next thing is called Wiki Sticks. So Wiki Sticks. Yes, they're real sticky, but you can make like 3D figures out of them. Gives you instructions on how to use them. We put extra Wiki Sticks in here, so inside you'll get like a whole bunch of them, different colors. You can make bracelets. And then in the smaller pack, they have like the different things you can make, and then turn it over. And then it gives you a little puzzle. The kids can use the Wiki Sticks. I kind of show you so you can kind of get a feel of what these things are.
Cool.
It's kind of hard to do like this, but it started at number 1, 2, 3. Hello, I'll just do it.
Oh, okay. I see.
So like you can make the power hat with the Wiki Sticks and connect them all, and they're easily.
Oh yeah, dope.
And you can put them back on there, and you can reuse them. So
these are great for fine motor skills. Our children that has difficulty with the fine motor skills, they can use them to make different things. They can put them in like seasoning jars just to work on that fine motor coordination.
Yeah, so it's different little activities you can use with these as fine motor, or getting them to play, or also the texture. Some children with texture, they're not very fond of certain things, but they're really great company. Wiki Sticks. Okay, so the next thing is
I never knew nothing about that. We got the book.
Next thing is our book. So we decided to pick this book because this book is made by the author is Meg Raby. She's a speech pathologist, and this book is based off the little girl telling the story about her brother Otto, who has autism. And the reason why we love it so much is because she's telling her view of her brother having autism and all the cool things he can do and different ways you can interact. This book is very colorful. I kind of just open it up a little bit for you.
That's dope.
We'll go to our favorite.
So our favorite, I'm just kind of flip through it just so you kind of can see like the different colors. It shows her playing with her brother. She describes all kind of different things that he likes to play with. That he wears the same yellow sweatpants and yellow t-shirt every day. She just really paints a really good picture of him, family, how they play. But one of our favorite parts in the book, it actually has a ACC device. AAC. Sorry, I said that wrong. Please forgive me. AAC device. I said one more. But however, I'm just going to read this page so you just kind of get a feel. It says, but Otto can't talk. So he pulls out his tablet and pushes buttons that show what he wants. I want grilled cheese with grubs, French fries, yellow lemonade. So it shows that they're at a restaurant, and it shows like what he would use to communicate exactly what he wants, which is very, very cool. So we love this book to start off our box because it's a good family book. You can read it with siblings. It can be used in the school district just to kind of give a description of what autism is, and also to create neurodiversity, to let you know, kind of understand what autism is and things that you may expect to see out of a child. So,
yeah, like for our neurotypical children, this is also good for them too, for that way. And like they can learn, okay, this is a child with autism. They might communicate with an AAC device. So it's good for them to know and be accepting of children with disabilities.
Yeah. And then another thing we created, and they're simple. I know some speech pathologists go way deep into it, but we just gave simple, receptive, and expressive things you can work on with the book, and just kind of give you examples of how you can ask them simple or complex WH questions, how you can model simple sentences, how you can work on labeling colors and object, items, characters, describe how Otto feels in different situations in the story. Why is it important to have a friend and siblings like Otto? So we kind of tell you how to use this book also to promote language at home. Yeah.
That's dope. I'm surprised I haven't wrote y'all own book.
Not yet. Maybe one day.
Okay. And then also in our box, they will receive a shirt a tagless shirt, sensory-friendly clothing, because a lot of our children with autism, the tags bother them. And so the material is very soft. Sometimes materials might be too itchy or the heavy, and it's lightweight and the soft seams, because a lot of our children get sensory overload.
Can I see that shirt again? How about one of those shirts?
Hey,
I would love to wear one of those shirts on the show.
Oh,
okay. We'll have to get you one made. We only have the kid sizes, but we don't mind getting some of those shirts made.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of people will want to wear those shirts too.
Yes. If so, we don't mind. We'll make some more. But we made them for the kids, but we can make them for the adults as well.
Yeah, I would love to, promote the, the fam doing their thing. Y'all are really doing y'all thing. I'm like, y'all really blew me away. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all are really impressive.
Thanks, cousin.
Thank you.
And Busy B Mosby, she said Black Girls Rock. She love what y'all doing. Not only for autistic. She said not only for autistic children, but for parents as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The next thing in our box is a fidget cube.
Ooh. That look like something I play with.
Oh yeah, I like it. You can just.
It has 12 different sides, so different things you can do on each side.
Yeah, and then in there we include some of them have an instructional guide that actually tells you about the different fidgets that are on here and the pressure points or what it feels like. It may feel like a pin or different things that the child may like. So these are really good. You can connect it on their backpack. They can use it in the store. It's really small. I mean, you can see it fits in the palm of my hand. Just something that they can carry around
to help calm their anxiety.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Yeah. So,
y'all got a lot of good things in this box.
Yes. Then the last thing is we don't have the water to actually show everything it does, but this is one of our favorites, and this is kind of demonstration. So, this is our Glow Pals. This is Lumi, and these are some of her light ups. You'll actually get 6 of these cues. I'm going to show you to them.
Okay.
Show them to you, sorry. But this is what they look like. So you get 6 of these. 6.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, they glow in the dark?
They glow in the dark.
You can put them in water and they'll light up. Yeah. Carmen's gonna show you. I'll talk about what else we have in the box. Also in the box, we have different resources for our parents. Like they'll have different flyers of different companies. Oh yeah. Also, guys, if you are a small business and you have great products for the autism and special needs community or self-care products, we would love to feature your items in our box. Just send us an email at hello@connectcraze.com, and we would love to partner with you and put your business in our box. So,
not to cut you off, but so I got a charity, the Northside Alumni Children's Charity, and I'm partnering with Willie Ray Smith, which I have somebody that's that works with them. So I know that the box are for what's the age again?
2 and up.
2 and up. Okay, so I would love, I guess when y'all make boxes, I guess because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help maybe the kids that have autism at Willie Ray Smith or other schools with y'all boxes. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, can y'all make some boxes eventually for middle school students? Or
that's our next step. We will break out and do some for our adolescents and teens that are on the spectrum as well.
Leon Phillips said, are y'all vendors with BISD?
No, I work with BISD.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do.
Hopefully they need to let us be their vendor.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're speaking into existence.
Yes. But also in the box, the parents will get resources like different free adaptive clinics that they can attend. And they also have, these people are from
Washington, D.C. and L.A.
Yeah, Washington, D.C. and L.A. So they'll have access to that. And then they also receive guest expert training. We have our live guest expert training tomorrow for our, can y'all see it? There we go. For our parents. And then we send them the link, and it's a part of their subscription box. They can go in and they'll receive topics about autism, and they'll have access to this seminar.
Dope.
And Macy's from California.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've connected with people that are even in our area that are exciting and willing to provide these free seminars that you normally spend $240 on just to, be able to attend or even get this type of information. So it's free. It's helpful information, and it's someone that's, hey, from California. So that speaks for itself. Like, we're actually connecting and networking people that are not just in our area, so people know what's out there.
Now, these boxes, they can order it from your website, but can they pick it up at a location without, going through the hassle of, maybe waiting a week for the mail to come through or something like that?
If they're in our area, if they're local, yes. We can set up a pickup time so you can come and get the box.
I seen on I think it was a Facebook video. Y'all was loading up some boxes and shipping them out.
Yes. We got first, second. We had 2 drop-offs already.
Yeah, 2 drops-offs.
About to be 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana.
Hey, Dana, I'm here too. Also, hey, Dana. Lakeisha Lewis, she shouted you out, Carl.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, so
one more thing on the box.
Yeah. Oh, damn, my bad. I'm my bad.
I'm kind of going to show them to you, and then we're going to turn the lights off so you can kind of see the effect of it with the lights off. But you can use it in mason jars. You can use it in water play in a water bin. You can use it for bath time. From us purchasing these, even to put them in our box, we were able to donate to support Batson's Children's Hospital. So, at the end of the day, even though we're supporting these small businesses as well and letting you know what's out there, they're also getting support from us. But here is the glow cube. They come in red, blue, yellow, green, and purple. So you'll either get like a red and blue, yellow and purple, if you like to say, hey, this is a little boy, we make sure we have the boy colors in there. But however, it's just not purple we offer different colors as well.
Okay.
So kind of just show you. Let me turn it this way. So we drop it in the water. Let's see. There we go.
Man, I love demonstration.
It lights up. So I'm going to turn the light out so you can kind of see them a little better. Oh, I can't put the big one in. Second. Yeah.
So these are our Glow Pals. And you know what? These help our children that have difficulty taking baths. For our children on the spectrum.
Man, that thing light up.
Sometimes it's difficult for them to take a bath. So we have received feedback already that by the Glow Pals, by one of our subscribers using the Glow Pals, their child is able to take a bath now.
And they light up. That's like that really lights up.
Let's see if I can get one. Can you hear me more? Okay, I'm gonna show you when you put them in the thing.
Okay, hold on. One more demonstration.
That thing bright. I think how many cubes you drop in there? Look like all you need is 1 cube.
It was only 6.
Yeah. So this is her in the back. You will place.
Oh man, this is dope.
You put the cubes in. Okay.
And then
it's kind of hard to see because we don't have a best demonstration.
Yeah, we don't have a clear.
But like,
that's cool.
Yeah, you just put it in a bucket of water, and she lights up as well. So you have a pal, and it lights up, and it shows her face, and and they can go around with her.
Yeah, so they can put those in mason jars. They can make sensory bins. It's a sensory toy. Our children with autism loves anything sensory. So light up, anything, the tactiles, they love that.
Yeah, but that's our first box.
Yes, our first box. You guys should get a United Superior Autism Program also for new adults. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you
so much.
Yeah, because this box is dope, man. It's a dope box.
Wait, turn around. This is what it looks like.
This is our box, and you guys these are our social channels.
We post them there a lot.
So you guys can follow us on there.
Miss Winston says she need a box. In their title, it's the email auto connect.
Our website is www.connectcraze.com. So it's www.connectcraze.com. I'll put it in the chat again. It won't be under Connect Craze, but it'll be under Carmen Thompson. So you'll see my name pop up in the Facebook group chat, but www.connectcraze.com. Again, if you enter the Kikback 15, you'll get 15% off for a one-time purchase. So make sure you do that.
15% off, Miss Winston. And if you don't get the email, I'll shoot through their website, email, or website, and then you can get in contact with them. You get 15% off. Yeah. She's way in Ohio, so you know.
Okay, hey, we will ship it to you, and most people have been getting it that for about 3 days. Yeah. So as soon as we get the order, we make the box and we ship it off immediately. So
yes, we have people from California, New York, everywhere.
Hey, if y'all from California, New York, share this.
Yes.
Okay, there's the link to the email. I mean, to the website.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She looked like she got it. Looked like she spelled it right too. Yeah, Miss Winston.
That's right. That's correct.
Yeah, just holler at them, you know, and they'll make it happen. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really proud of y'all though. I knew y'all had the website and everything, and I did my little research and stuff, but I didn't know all this. I didn't know y'all had the app and all that.
Thank you.
We've been working hard.
Thank you, cousin. It's the cousin affair tonight. Cousin.
Hayes on the scene.
But we will say, like, I'm gonna tell you a little back history with this. Of course, Catherine is older than me. I'm the baby cousin. But we grew up together. We knew each other. But when I went to nursing school, I just wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a nurse. She kept saying, Carmen, no. She even gave me my first little home job of a little boy that I sat that she was the nurse for.
I started out as nursing, and I was like, no, I don't want to do nursing anymore. Mm-hmm. So I switched over to speech, and I was like, Carmen, switch over to speech. Yeah. We'll start a private practice. Let's do something.
Damn. Okay.
So when I graduated for my master's, after I had my little boy a year later, she's like, you ready? Yeah. And ever since then, we just been rocking and rolling and growing up.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta see people, y'all gotta get with positive people that have goals, man, and it's gonna have you straight,
Yeah.
And you supposed to be like our registered nurse or whatever, nutrition or something like that or whatever.
Yeah, but look at it now, God has different ways of putting you in places and putting you in with people that really help you grow and grow something that will not only help the community, but will help us as mothers and wives and, it's not easy. I mean, we still work full-time jobs. Yeah. We still, I pour our heart into this business and as well take care of all our responsibilities. So this is our baby. We're very passionate about it. I really see why people say support small Black-owned businesses because we need it. You have to buy something regardless of like, oh, that's high. You just don't know how much they have put into it to create this great product. And again, if we stop being crabs in the buckets and raise everybody up, we can rule the world and not only help the whole world, but help our community, our African-American children that need us the most. Mm-hmm. And you gotta have that mindset. Keep God first. Be passionate and don't always think, oh, I want the money. The money will come, don't get us wrong, but you got to be passionate about what you want and what you're going for it to actually manifest and grow.
Facts. Ooh, man, you talking spicy at the end.
Gotta drop some gems.
Yes, we have other gems, but we can't tell y'all.
We can't tell y'all everything.
We'll hold off on that one. Yeah. We got some gems.
But I motivate people like, hey, I had a baby. Y'all can do it. Like, don't let nobody tell you can't.
You're right. Yeah. I have a story that a lot of people don't know. I was adopted and raised by my grandparents. I was in a foster home. So yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, you could do it because y'all are successful Black, young, educated women.
Yes,
y'all was impressive, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all was, I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to the show end and go back and watch it again.
Yes. We're glad that you invited us, and we're proud of what you're doing as well.
I know, yes, Floyd, you are doing amazing things. I love the charity. I love that. We'll have to connect and partner up on something.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's still young. I'm still waiting on a few emails to come through to make things really pop how I want to. But time comes. I just gotta be patient. But I'm definitely definitely I'm gonna hit y'all up when I do get everything I need. So, I can help out, kids with autism and, take a couple of those boxes to random schools across Beaumont and, try to help out teachers and so and so.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Well, hey, I appreciate y'all coming on the show, man. Like I said, I'm gonna share the email. I mean the website. I don't know why I keep saying email. The website. I keep saying email for some reason, but I'm definitely gonna check the website, and I'm gonna buy one of those boxes for somebody for like Christmas or whatever, Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'm gonna buy one and give it away to whoever. Christmas, yeah.
We got some stuff coming, so.
And I need a shirt too. I need a shirt. I'll pay for the shirt. I want to wear that shirt.
Okay. Also, they have a great daycare that's opening up in Beaumont soon. Nikki Relford is opening up Above the Spectrum. It's a daycare.
Hold on, who?
Above the Spectrum.
Nikki Renfro?
Relford.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Ford. Yeah. But we just want to let you know that she's out there. She really is working great in our community. So we want to support our community and let you know what's out there. It's a daycare. It's a daycare for children with autism
and special needs.
It's about to open up.
Yes,
this month.
Yeah, it should be opening up soon. She's working hard on it, but we just want to give her a shout out. She's out there working hard, but y'all just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to like send a friend request or something and share it so people can be aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, I appreciate y'all coming on on a Saturday too, because I know y'all probably had plans and everything.
It's good
on a Saturday night, but I'm honored to have y'all on. I'm honored that y'all are my cousins, man. I'm really sad that I kind of flaked out on I didn't flake out on last reunion. I think I was working.
The last family reunion, we had a great time. It was, I was like, how long? That was 2012.
Damn.
I know. It's time.
Oh, yeah, that's a long time. 2012. That's when we thought the UFOs was in the sky.
2012. But yeah.
Maybe we can. Maybe I can help you out with some of that, or maybe we can make it a group effort this time and don't have it all on. Like.
One day. We just need one good day.
Let me tell you, this is what we need. We need one person from each family head. Like I'm from Moselle, she from Teapot, you can be from Uncle Joby.
Yeah.
You need everybody from each.
No doubt, I could do that.
14. Yeah. 14. It's cousins that I don't even know. Like I'd be like, oh, I'm related to you. So
yeah, it's a lot of cousins in Orange and Port Arthur I didn't know about.
I'm from Orange.
See. You know what I'm saying? See, I didn't even know all that.
I'm from Fruit City. Hey, I was born and raised there, and I came out good. So.
Well, hey, like I said again, man, I thank y'all for coming on. I maybe I could bring y'all on in December. Maybe we can do like a rap, not a raffle, but
holiday edition.
Yeah, holiday edition where I can just give out, a box to somebody.
That's cool. Yeah. And we have some things coming too that we can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I see great things.
Purchase one of these, you can purchase one. We can give this.
Yeah, hey, purchase one of those boxes, y'all. If your kid doesn't have autism, but if you know somebody that does have autism, I'm trying to find a price.
Sponsor one.
Yeah, you could sponsor one. You know what I'm saying? So, $64.99.
$95.
And then we have the 15%.
Yeah, if you
on
use
one-time
the code,
purchase.
Dana says she'll match your box. Thanks, Dana.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Oh, okay, Dana, dang, you putting me on the spot. That's what's up.
Putting that pressure.
Pressure.
2020. Let's go.
All right, y'all, man. I gotta let y'all go. I got another guest coming on, but I thank y'all.
Bye.
And I'm gonna keep in touch. I gotta keep in touch.
Bye. Thanks.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
Okay, bye.
Man, they dropped some great information, man. I learned a lot. I ain't even gonna lie, I learned a lot. That's why I love doing this show, because when I bring a guest on, I was finna cuss. Heck, I learned a lot too. And I learned a lot that was in that box. So you know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do, like for Christmas, because it's coming up in a couple months. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna purchase one of those boxes. Yeah, Busy Bee. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna purchase one of those boxes for Christmas, and I'm gonna give it out to a family or maybe a teacher who has a class with autism kids and stuff like that. So that's what I'm planning on doing, is purchasing one of those boxes, and hopefully, um, with my charity and with, like I said, once I get everything solid and everything that I need, I plan on, handing out a lot of boxes to kids and students to help them with autism, and to help them get comfortable in life and whatever that may be. So, but we have another guest coming on. I'm waiting for him to come on right now, and we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna keep the theme going. We're going to be talking about kids in middle school, and how we can help them become better students, and keep them focused in class and passing these tests. I think it's the STAR test that they have to pass and stuff like that. So certain schools, due to the kids having low test scores, they're giving like low expectations. So the bar is lower, which, it's really kind of sad in a way. So, like I said, I got Mr. Leon Phillips. He coming on the show. He's under the staff of Willie Ray Smith, and we finna have a dope conversation. I actually had a conversation, not with him specifically, but we had a conversation with the kids at Willie Ray Smith on Wednesday, and we was talking about peer pressure and how kids can deal with peer pressure and how that can affect their future and everything. And he was dropping some gems to these kids, and these kids was actually phenomenal. I'm not even gonna lie. These kids was respectful. They was dope. Coming into it, I didn't know how they was gonna react, but yeah, it was actually dope talking to those kids, and I really am excited to talk to them again whenever I can. But anyway, this is the next guest, Mr. Leon Phillips. What it do, Mr. Leon Phillips?
What's shaking, Floyd?
What's good, man? Hey, you know what? I got my haircut today, huh?
Oh yeah.
From my boy, man, from my barber.
Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Lynn, huh? Yeah. I say, what? He say, yeah, man. He say, I say, dang, man, you cut everybody hair.
Small world.
Yeah, Beaumont kind of small, man. Sometimes, we underestimate it.
Yeah. But
how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just kicking back, enjoying my Saturday. With COVID and everything going on, it ain't too much to do. So, just spend a lot of family time, and that's about it.
And I appreciate you coming on the show on a Saturday too, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, even though it's COVID, I know a lot of people like to do other things on a Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Other than like maybe just come and talk on the podcast. So for you to come on a Saturday and chop it up with me and stuff like that, man, I appreciate that, to the fullest.
No doubt, man. I appreciate what you're doing, man, for the community. So I was happy to get the invite.
Yeah, no doubt. And like I was telling them before you came on, I don't know if you was listening or not, but the peer pressure thing we was talking about on Wednesday, some of the stuff you were saying, man, it was dope because when I was in middle school, we didn't have people from our community coming in and telling you the consequences of peer pressure like that. We might have had like cops come and they talked about the job they had as a cop or a firefighter to talk about what they do, but we didn't have actual people from our community coming and telling you the consequences of peer pressure and how that can affect your future like that.
Right.
So, I thought that was dope, because like I said, when we used to have guest speakers from, like I said, cops, police officers, we wasn't really that in tune. We was like, okay, yeah, we got somebody coming in, but we didn't have nobody straight from like our neighborhood or our area telling us what's the consequences of not, taking education serious like that,
Right. And I think they really listened to you, man. When they found out, hey, man, this guy's right from our neighborhood. And it was good for them to hear from somebody that they don't hear from or see every day. So, hey, man, we really appreciate you, man, and we want to have you on again.
Yeah, man, somebody already shouting you out, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
So, hey, tell the people about yourself.
Well, man, my name is Leon Phillips, and right now I'm at Smith Middle School, and my title at Smith Middle School is the Dean of Culture and Climate. And the Dean of Culture and Climate is my job. I'm supposed to contribute to the school climate, the culture, the discipline, and partner and develop partnerships with some of the stakeholders out in the community, such as
Okay.
yourself. So it's a heavy task, man, but I got a lot of love for the North Side, man. So I'm not going anywhere, and I'm proud to be where I'm at.
How long you been with Willie Ray Smith?
Going on 6 years.
Oh, okay. So you've been there for a minute.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's exciting, man, to see kids, go on and do great things. And, when I'm out in the community, kids speaking and, hey, Mr. Phillips, and hey, so, seeing kids graduate and come back to the campus, man. So, like I said, man, I have nothing but love for Willie Ray Smith. So I don't plan on going anywhere.
And so you say you reach out to like organizations in the community. You said it's been a tough task though.
It has, Floyd. Let me just give you a example, and I'm not going to talk about partnerships right now, but what I'm talking about is climate and culture is a tough task because it's my job to get parents to the school and, form relationships with parents and everything. But that's a tough task, man. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
And everything, before I say anything, let me say this, Floyd. Everything that I'm going to say tonight, I'm representing myself. I'm not going to represent BISD. I'm not going to represent Smith. I'm going to represent me, a grown man. Okay?
Right.
So what I got to say is I've been thinking about this a whole lot, man, and it's fine to partner with businesses and, community stakeholders. All that's cool. But what we really need is our parents, man. We need our parents, Floyd. And I'm not going to lie, man. This is a serious situation, man. And I just don't think people take it serious enough. We can get everybody to show up to football games, basketball games. But let me tell you something, Floyd, when it's something academic, if I say it's goals night or something that has to do with a reading night or science night, something like that, Floyd, 20 parents. We're a school of 600 kids, man.
But you know what? On I'm not gonna say on Facebook, but and I don't know if these parents have kids at y'all school, but it's a lot of parents on Facebook that seem to be or promote that they are, hitting these goals nights and all that. So is it difficult to get in contact with these parents physically and on the phone?
No, it's not difficult to get in touch with them. I mean, if you really want to keep it real, Floyd, whenever they want to get in touch with us about anything, they know how to get in touch with us about it. So we right here, 4415 Concord, ain't nothing changed. The phone number ain't changed, none of that. We right in the same spot. Okay? So we gonna cut all the excuses because that ain't gonna get us nowhere. I'm calling out parents tonight, Floyd. You hear me?
No doubt, man. Hey,
I need y'all, man. We
real talk.
We need you. Period.
Yeah. Hey, and so when does school start though? When does school start? Like, as far as the students going to class?
You mean actually coming into the physical building?
Yeah.
That would be September the 28th. And so what parents had to do is they had to go online and fill out a survey and let us know if their kid will be doing online learning or coming back into the building physically. However, Smith, we're going to be a little bit different than some other schools. We're going to have a hybrid program. Okay, so that means some of the kids are going to come in the morning and attend classes. And then around noon or 1 o'clock, they'll go home, and the other kids who are home will come to the campus from maybe 12 to 1, 12 or 1 o'clock to 4.
Okay. And so they had to fill out like a sheet or something like that. And
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So have you seen the numbers of what people want to do? I'm pretty sure like a lot of people want to send their kids to school, because I know from what I was seeing on Facebook, that virtual learning was kicking a lot of parents' butt, man.
Hey, man, listen, it's all new for everybody. It's all new for it. This COVID thing is new for everybody, and what we got to do is we got to be patient. We
Miss
got to
Whit,
be patient.
she say she ready for them to go back.
I'm sure most parents are. You know,
She way in Ohio. So you know you can always imagine.
her kids must be eating all of her food too.
She got to feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She not used to that.
Right.
She's like, oh, hold on, man.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing that hybrid learning, man, and hopefully that works out well for us. And I know some parents have been frustrated. We've been frustrated as well, man. Like I said, it's all new for everybody. So I'm glad you brought it up. So we need our parents to join our Facebook page, Willie Ray Smith Magnet Middle School, because next Tuesday, I believe, is the 22nd. I know for sure it's on the 22nd. We are going to be going live on Facebook, and we're going to help our parents go through these virtual schedules, and we're going to show them how to use the Blackboard learning platform, that we use at Willie Ray Smith. So the information is going to be out there. It's just that they need to come and get it.
Yeah. So hey, man, like I said, if y'all watching this now, or if y'all watch this later, or whenever you watch this, they will be giving a tutorial on how to work that Blackboard. A lot of y'all was on Facebook complaining about not knowing what to do and this and that. So I need to like the page. Y'all need to be aware, man. Y'all aware on everything else that's going on as far as the drama around. So hey, y'all need to be aware on this, man. And like I said, man, I went to Willie Ray Smith, but it was Bowie at the time. And then, you know, as far as like the 9th grade campus, it was Little Central at the time, but now it's Willie Ray Smith. So
you went to when it was over on Cleveland.
Yeah, I went to when it was on Cleveland. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was Bowie at the time.
Right.
And then well, when I went to Little Central, it was still Little Central where Willie Ray Smith is right now. So
that's why I went to Little Central.
Yeah, I didn't been to kind of like both campuses or what you say. So, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to say that about us in the North End, you know, as far as having that bad reputation, but it's a lot of smart people, you know, a lot of, you know, that reputation really, you know, it comes from maybe like a few bad apples, or, you know, the news like to promote certain things, but it's a lot of great people and students from this community and from that school. Like I said, when I did the thing with you Wednesday, and I seen how the kids was like asking questions, I didn't think they was gonna even ask questions. I thought they was just gonna go through the motions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they even asked questions, that let me know that they was kind of paying attention. And I was honest, like a few of them, they said like, one of them said she praise dance, and I forgot what the other one did, but you know, if they wanted to come on the show and do that, you know, I didn't have no problem with that, you know, showing off they talent and skills, because, you know, hey, you know, I don't have no problem showing the potential of a student.
Hey man, we have some very outspoken students, and we have some very intelligent students, man. So never underestimate the Buffaloes, baby.
Yeah, Miss Monica Edmondson, she wrote a whole paragraph. I can't really post that whole paragraph because it's blocking the whole screen. She didn't, but she said Smith Middle School helped her kid, Tarika Hawkins, to get on track.
Okay.
Yeah, Tierica, my bad. Okay, that's what's up.
And I appreciate that.
Talk about the teachers y'all got over there right now.
Well, this year we have a lot of new teachers, Floyd. So, and everybody's working virtual right now. But we do have a lot of veteran teachers also that's been around at Smith. Um, but we do have some great virtual teachers. I mean, every day we are offering live lessons, not recorded lessons, man. We got these teachers teaching from their homes. We even
Mm-hmm.
have some teachers that are dedicated that come to the school every day, man, and sit in their classroom and teach. And I mean, they really giving some great lessons. And that's why we wanted to on the 22nd have that platform on Facebook Live so we can explain how the virtual day goes and help our parents so they can help their kids get on this Blackboard platform, man, because it's awesome. I mean, the kids are able to talk. Matter of fact, when you were on, that's what we use, Blackboard, that Blackboard
Yeah,
platform.
yeah, no
And
doubt.
it's yes, man, it's awesome. So we got some really hard working teachers, man, and staff, and we are ready, man. I mean, if like I said, I hate that this COVID thing is going on right now.
No doubt, no
We
doubt.
miss our students, man. As much headache sometimes we complain, just like everybody complains about their job. It's just a reality. But at
Yeah,
the end of the day, we come back every day, man, because we love our kids and we want the best for them.
yeah, and Miss Bryant, uh, she used to live down the street from me, and talking to her, man, she is dedicated to helping these kids out, man. And she
Yes,
said a lot of teachers like that y'all have on the staff now that's really dedicated to helping
yes,
these
man.
kids achieve success, man. And
Yes,
that's what we need, man. Because a lot of parents, they like to complain about these teachers don't care, but these teachers go through a lot.
right. And you know what, Floyd? I bet you right now, parents see the importance or the important roles that teachers play now.
No
Now that
doubt.
we're dealing with COVID and these kids got to stay home with you every day,
Hmm.
and you got to almost teach them.
Hmm.
Now you see the importance of our educators, man. Okay, and I like to call our educators first responders, baby. You hear me? We first
Yeah, no doubt.
responders
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that is kind of true too, though.
That's right. We on the front lines, man. First responders.
Yeah, and like you said, so let me ask a few questions about like as far as this time and age before the COVID hit. Um, is it tough dealing with kids like being on their phones these days? Because when I was going to school, we didn't have phones. Our focus was kind of really on the teacher or not. But now these kids got you got Facebook, you got stuff like that. So is it tough now to keep these kids' attention due to the fact that they have all this technology around them?
Well, that's when it comes. That's when classroom management comes into play. That's why you got to have strong teachers in these classrooms, and that's why we got to pay our educators, man. And we need our parents to support us. Because I'm gonna give you an example. If say your student is on the phone
Mm-hmm.
and the teacher collects your student's phone, okay, and then they call the parent and say, well, hey, you know, you got to come up here and get the student phone or pay for it or what, however it works out. Well, if we have a parent that comes to the campus and is going crazy and going off on us, I mean, and the student is looking at that, that's enabling the student, Floyd. That's saying, hey,
No doubt.
I got you. I can do what I want. So my mom or dad is gonna come up here and they gonna defend my actions. And so that's why I was telling you, we gotta have that parent support, man. We gotta have it. We gotta have our parents.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Do y'all need more men to step up and be more focused on their kids' education? Because a lot of females, you know, uh, they have to deal with the student. Do y'all need more of the fathers to play a role? Are y'all seeing like a lack of fathers playing an important role as far as the education wise and being attended to these type of events?
Well, Florida, I can't really say that because I do see a lot of fathers and
Okay.
grandfathers and uncles actually coming to the school.
Okay.
Sometimes kids don't always stay with their moms or dads. Everybody has different circumstances. So I do see. I'm not gonna put a knock on our fathers, but we would definitely love to see more men on campus. You know, that would be a great positive influence for our students, for our males to see more men.
Chris said the teachers have to engage in a class. Chris, I'm more on the teacher side, because to me, as far as these students nowadays, and this is just my opinion, if I was in class and if I was acting up with a buddy of mine and I got in trouble, you think I'm finna tell my mom or my dad the truth that I was acting up in class? I'm not finna say that. I'm finna try to get that heat off me as much as possible. I'm gonna say probably my buddy was doing this and I did blah 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 to keep this heat off me. So as far as like the teachers engaging, it's no different than when I was in school. You really have to have your child focused on, you know, the agenda, what is, you know, and pay attention to that, because that's how I was, you know.
Let me say this, Floyd. I'm in agreement with both of y'all, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher is right. We do need teachers that can keep our students engaged, you know, and that makes for fun learning. And when learning is fun, then your kids are more willing to participate and, you know, and be a part of the learning environment. However, I'm going to say this. Every day I stand outside and I see kids get dropped off, Floyd, with a cell phone. No books, no backpack, nothing to write with.
Just a cell phone.
Just a cell phone. So, hey,
Yeah.
you know, the teacher can be as engaging as they want to be, but if your child is not coming to school prepared, then hey. So that's why I say we got to get everybody on one accord. We got to get our parents on board with us, because it shouldn't be any child that's being dropped off with nothing. Just get right out the car with a cell phone in their back pocket and coming on up to school. What are you going to do? Even us, when we go to work every day, we have to come to work to be prepared and be prepared to do our jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what are we teaching our students? If they can show up without the necessary tools they need to be successful.
So what's going on with the y'all have like a mentoring program?
Oh yeah. What you have to do is you have to go through BISD and fill out all the necessary paperwork, and they'll do a background check on you, and then you can come and be a mentor on campus. And man, we would love to have some mentors, college age students. I remember when I worked in elementary, because I taught at Martin Elementary, we even had a grandmother program over there where they would come and read to the kids.
Really?
You know, yes, sir. So I think if we can get grandparents, parents on board, when we're not asking for all your time, we don't want all their time. We know people got to work, they got other kids, but if you can just come by and give an hour or two a week, you know, and let your kids see you and let some of the other kids, you know, because our kids, the parents know other kids in the school as well.
Yeah.
So if they can see you, you know, that makes a big difference. If a child is clowning and they see somebody that know them or know their parents, and they gonna straighten, oh Lord, that's Miss Such and Such, or Mr. Let me get my stuff together, you know.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my Miss Bryant, she sent me some paperwork as far as BISD to fill out. I'm not sure. One of the links she sent me, it wouldn't pop up, but I filled out it was another paper that I filled out. But since I've been talking about Willie Ray Smith, there's been a lot of parents that say that they kid go to that school. And you know, and I told them, I was like, you know, hey, if I'm allowed to go on campus, and if I see your kid, you know, I'll let them know, you know, that their kid is doing okay, and you know, speak to them, because you know, I know a lot of parents and their kids and stuff like that. So to see them on campus, you know, that'd be pretty dope.
Since you know a lot of parents, then what I'm gonna ask you to do is to try to ask some of them to join our PTA, man, because you know we have a PTA, but it's kind of difficult when you just have a lot of teachers on the PTA and no parents. And so we'll have maybe 2 parents on the PTA, man. And we got to do better because I see a lot of schools. That's what makes a lot of schools successful in BISD. When you see some of these Marshalls and you see some of this, what's the name of this other campus over there? Charlton Pilots Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Man, no, they have a strong neighborhood association and strong PTA. And so that helps those campuses out greatly, man.
So when is the so y'all have like PTA meetings and everything, like once a week or once a month, or how did that go?
Well, I'm gonna get with Miss Bryant and we're gonna see, because right now we don't even have a PTA president. We have to have like a parent for a PTA president. So we're looking for a PTA president, parents. Okay, so I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, if y'all are concerned about y'all kids' education as much as some of y'all be complaining, you could go ahead and be that PTA president, step up and make a difference.
Right. And it's time. Hey, there you go. Man, yeah. It's really time for us to take care of ourselves, man. It's time for us. We're not gonna have this big great savior, this big great hope come over to the north side and take care of us.
No doubt.
We're gonna have to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, man, in Houston, I grew up in a neighborhood called Studewood, and so the high school was called Booker T. Washington. And man, just the support from that neighborhood, and I watched it growing up as a kid, man, and we need that. We want that, man, because Smith is a legacy school. It's been there. It's not going anywhere.
Yep. So as far as you say parents, they don't have a problem coming up there and voicing their opinion. Does that happen a lot? Do you see that a lot?
It's not all the time, but just like any other campus, Lord, we're gonna have some disgruntled parents come up, and they may say a few choice words.
So,
matter of fact, Floyd, it's funny that you said that, because one day we had a parent that came up, and man, she was just saying, cursing in the front office, and I say, man, we can't have that. I said, I just had to step out of my box, man. I say, man, we can't have it. You can't do that in front of the kids.
Yeah.
You and talking about the campus, I say, you're not going to talk about our campus. We love these kids. We want the best for our kids. And right now, you're not helping the culture or the climate or anything, the situation at all, acting a fool in front of these kids. I wouldn't want anybody cussing and carrying on in front of my kids.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you could, because this kid is seeing some, and you actually embarrassing the kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, man, such and such mom was up there trying cursing everybody out and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a representation of your kid. Also, I know you probably going up there, mad at a certain situation that happened, but you still represent that your child. Your child still has to go to class, and they're gonna have to deal with, man, his mom was, or her mom was, ratchet or blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, man, it really does take a village to raise these kids. You got the parents, you got the teachers, and if we all come together, you know what I'm saying, for what's best for the student, we can help this student become a better person, or get focused on education.
Right. And listen, man, we doing different things at Smith, man. Back in the day, Floyd, when you and I went to school, it wasn't too much talking. When you went to the office, you was either going home or they was going to put that board on your behind.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's just what it was. But now we are using a program, we're using a system called PBIS, which is called Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. And so what we're doing is we're not only promoting positivity with our students, but we're doing it with the teachers as well. And so we use a system called Kickboard. And so teachers are able to give students points for doing positive things all day long. I mean, if you're in the cafeteria, if a teacher or somebody sees you doing something positive, they can pull it up on their phone, find your name, give you some points. And at the end of the
Really?
week, yes, sir. And at the end of the week, if you want to, I'll say it like this. We may have a raffle at the end of the week for, not even a raffle. I'll give you this example.
Mm-hmm.
We had a game truck come up to the school towards the end of the year. And so what happened was the kids who accumulated enough points from every grade level, they were able to go to the game truck and spend an hour in the game truck.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
we're rewarding positive behavior. The days of just putting a board on kids, man, those days are over.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's over. So unless you want a lawsuit.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say our generation as far as parenthood got a little tough. I mean, got a little softer because our parents didn't care if we, if we was acting up and we got that board put on us. That's just what it was.
Right.
Like you said, times has changed now, and you can't really, hit a child or paddle the child. But like Chris just said, rewarding good behavior. I think that's just as important as discipline for bad behavior, like he just said. And like I was talking to my last guest, I just started the charity, and I want to get to the point where I reward kids at your school for great behavior. I can't talk about my goals yet because it's I'm still waiting on some stuff. But that's my focus and that's my plan, is to reward, kids at your school for good behavior, because a lot of that becomes unnoticed. We just hear the bad part.
Right.
We just,
guess what?
and the news is just going to promote the bad part. They might promote. I think it was an incident. It was an incident with a student and a teacher a while back. Maybe, I don't know how far back that was, but the news was just blowing it out. That's all they was talking about. But they don't never want to talk about the good things.
Well,
So
you and I both know what that is, and most of the people that's watching this.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
We don't have to say what it is, but we all know what it is. But that's okay though, because we got some good things going on, and we gonna still shine no matter what. You hear me? And so what we doing, we rewarding positive kids, positive behavior. And guess what? So those kids who cutting up, trust me, they see those other kids being rewarded. When it was time to go to the game truck, and those kids was out there playing all the games and having a good time, dancing and doing it, you guess what? I guarantee you, those kids who was cutting up wanted to be out there.
Like what we was talking about Wednesday, peer pressure. That's what we need. We need more positive peer pressure. Like you said, when they seeing those kids out there playing and having a good time, that's what we need. Positive peer pressure to be like, to tell that student, I seen what he did to get out there and have fun. I could do that. It's not that hard for me to, pay attention in class or, study for this test.
Right.
It's really not that hard for a student to do that. We just need to motivate them more. And like what we was talking about Wednesday, the consequences of peer pressure itself, the bad things, So, and I thought that was good because I don't, be honest with you, I don't, it's been a long time since I've been in school. But as far as peer pressure, I don't think we was focused on that in school. As far as peer pressure, I don't think it was a big thing back then. And go ahead.
You got to understand too, we're in a different time, and it seems like every generation, parents are getting younger, Floyd. And so I'm gonna say it like this: when my parents were my parents, they weren't my friends.
Yeah.
You understand? So we got a lot of parents out there that want to be friends with their kids and they want to earn cool points. Well, you know, and so that's where some of the drop off comes. You got to stop wanting to be your child friend.
Yeah.
Okay, and be the parent. I'm a parent, so I'm not just saying something that I don't know anything about.
No doubt.
Okay, so
yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as with the culture and the climate, is that what y'all doing now as far as Willie Ray Smith is promoting good behavior for the students? And you said like y'all had the game truck out there and stuff like that. What are some new things y'all working on as far as to change the I don't think Willie Ray Smith has a bad image, but as far as promoting kids to focus on education now. Are y'all? Let me ask you this right quick. Are y'all still taking that what is it, the STAR test or the?
Yeah, we still taking the STAR test.
I remember. I thought the governor was trying to get rid of that test.
Well, you know, that's all about money when it boils down to it. STAR test is about money. Yeah. But with COVID and everything going on, I'm not sure if we're gonna have to take it or not. So don't quote me on it. You know, it's just I don't know. I don't know right now. But I would always say yes, we are going to take it. So let's just stay right there with it.
As far as like as those tests, what do y'all need parents to do to help these kids focus and pass this test? Because you know a lot of students is not passing these tests that they giving out.
Well, Floyd, I'm gonna tell you something. If we got to stop focusing on the test. You know, we can't teach to pass the test. If we as teachers and educators and parents, if we all get together and we doing our part effectively, then we won't have to worry about a test. Because guess what? If your child is passing and getting good scores on their test, because we do so much testing throughout the year. We do test at the beginning of the year to see what your child knows. We do midterm testing, finals. So trust me, you kind of have an idea if your student is gonna be successful on that STAR test by the time it's STAR test time, because we've covered all of that material throughout the year. And so what you have to do is, we don't want to teach to the test. We just want to teach kids and not even focus on that test. You know, because if you keep that test in the back of your mind, all we worried about is testing. And so therefore that can cause anxiety for teachers as well as students. So we just want to teach. You know, we know every teeth that's going to be on the test. We know how often those teeth are tested. You know, it's a system that we use, man. We got it down to a science. We go back and look at every test from every year and all of these questions in each subject area. And you know just about how many questions they're going to ask you over each T.
So y'all already know. So y'all already know the questions that are they giving for these tests.
Well, we don't know the exact question, but we know the T, which is kind of like saying what the questions are going to be about.
Okay. So when I went, I think we just had math, reading, and writing. That was it. When I was going, is it how many? They got science.
Well, they take science in the 8th grade in middle school. They have math, reading, writing, social studies. It's about 4 or 5 tests they take now.
Do they have does this test keep them back?
It hasn't been keeping them back, but what it'll do, say you don't pass the STAR, then you have to go before a panel. And so what happens is that panel looks at that kid's overall grades for the year and what type of progress that kid has made. Because listen, Floyd, if you've been a student that's been doing well all year and you don't pass the STAR, I mean, you, like I said, it could have been anxiety that day. You could have been having a bad day.
No doubt.
Well, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, let's hold them back a whole school year just because they didn't pass the STAR. So what that kid will have to do the next school year is they'll probably have to take like a star math class or a star reading class, which will give them extra help for when they get ready to retake that portion of the star.
Okay. Yeah, because I know when that time comes around every year, that's all you hear, the STAR test, the STAR test, the STAR test. So I know like a lot of kids, you know, as far as anxiety that kicks in, that, you know, I got to pass this test.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like I said, I didn't know that they go before a panel. And who's this panel consist of? Does it consist of just y'all as far as the school, or does it consist of like a BISD board?
I think it's more individualized to the school. It may be the principal, the diagnostician, the counselor, you know, maybe even a teacher or two of that student. And they go back and they're going to look at a collective, all of the students' work. Like I said, we don't want to just judge that student just on one day.
Was that the principal? Was the principal there that Wednesday when we was talking?
Yes, Miss Renee Lee. Yes, that's our principal at Smith Middle School. We have
how long has she been a principal?
I think Miss Lee has been a principal going on maybe 2 years now.
At the school?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like I said, Miss Bryan said y'all have a lot of dedicated teachers at that school now that want to see these kids succeed and pass and go on and have a great future. The way she was talking to me, she was excited and motivated to helping these kids. I mean, this just me and her having a conversation, not on the show, not in front of nobody. This was just a phone conversation, how she was focused and excited on helping these kids. And I don't think a lot of these parents see that and understand how these teachers are actually really, you know what I'm saying, dedicated on helping these kids, you know, pass these tests and gain some knowledge.
Yeah. She's a very dedicated counselor, man, and we're so happy to have on our team, man. And she's gonna make a big impact on our students this year. And let me tell you something, Flo. We over the years we've had a lot of dedicated teachers, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I say it to you like this: everybody is not built to teach at every campus.
Okay. No, I know what you're talking about.
So, you know,
I know. I feel what you're saying. Yeah, no doubt.
Right. Just like with a professional football team, some players just don't fit in that system.
Yeah,
okay?
True. That.
So,
yeah.
You know, and in any field, you're going to have some good teachers and you're going to have some bad teachers. There ain't no need in fronting. You know, we keep it 100, you know, but right now, we have some dedicated teachers and they eager to teach these kids. But, you know, I was reading some of the comments and I saw that Miss Winston said virtual learning is causing more anxiety for our kids. And I thought about what she said, and that could be true to some extent. But you know, if you flip the situation, some kids may be at peace at home because they may have a lot of anxiety in the classroom. Some kids may not feel safe at school. Some kids may not be able to learn if they're in a disruptive classroom. So guess what? If you at home one-on-one and you can hear that teacher, you can learn. So virtual learning is definitely not a minus. It can definitely be a plus because some kids are learning more at home than in a classroom sometimes.
Exactly. And, you know, you don't have to fall peer pressure to, you know, some of them kids might, you know, some of those kids might have the new J's and your parents can't get the new J's, or they might have this and that. And they, you know, they don't have to, you know what I'm saying, feel embarrassed of not having certain things.
Yeah. And watch this here. Listen to this too. You got teachers, not teachers can teach. Think about it. You don't have to deal with behavior issues. You don't have to deal with all of this extra stuff that comes along with teaching in the classroom. So now you can teach. So a lot of teachers are loving virtual teaching because they can actually do what they signed up for, which is to teach.
No doubt. Hey, Chris asks, did y'all get an influx of students due to South Park and Imelda, whatever name that storm was that happened last year?
Yeah, last year we did get some. We got a few kids from South Park. We always get. It seems like towards the end of the year, man, we always get a lot of out of town kids.
Really?
Yeah. You know, you have kids moving in from Louisiana and all kind of places, man. So we already know maybe the last month or two of school, we're gonna see a lot of new kids.
Yeah, and what you said about the virtual learning, a lot of people, like Quinn said, he didn't think of that perspective as far as like the anxiety, aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to think sometimes they could be a little bit overwhelming for your teachers too. And so,
Oh, really?
and if I'm a teacher that's, like for example, for me, when I was in the classroom, Floyd, I can handle the kids. I had a good rapport with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I was able to get my point across and teach and do what I had to do in the class. Well, sometimes you have teachers, they may be small as some of these kids. So,
Yeah, no doubt.
you got there now with these big old kids, man, and that can be a little intimidating.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, if y'all notice a teacher having problems, not necessarily problems, but you can tell that this is not the right system for y'all. Do y'all have ways of helping that teacher?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of professional development
Okay.
and professional plans that we can assist the teacher with, man. If you're struggling in certain areas, then
Mm-hmm.
what we can do, we can even partner you up with a teacher, and sometimes we even go as far as letting you go and shadow another teacher at another campus, if that may be the case.
Okay.
But we don't just take teachers and throw them away.
Are,
Okay,
are y'all
no.
are y'all lacking teachers?
I think right now this year, I think we're pretty full. I think we're pretty full this year. But
Okay.
last year, I believe we had maybe 6 openings. And
Mm.
so, but I say it like this, you can never have enough teachers because you just never know. So say, for example, when we go back from virtual learning to the kids actually being in the classroom, well, somebody might have been a great virtual teacher, but then when they get in the classroom, it could possibly be overwhelming for them.
Mm-hmm.
And just like any other job, then you're going to ask yourself, well, man, or you might question, say, I don't know if this is for me.
Yeah.
And so we always looking for teachers, man. You can never have enough teachers.
Yeah, I thought that was a good thing what you just said, as far as like if they're if y'all see that they're struggling in class, they can partner with another teacher to help them out in that class. I think that's kind of really dope too. That
Oh
y'all
yeah.
have availability for teachers to come help them out in this and assist and stuff. So
Let me tell you something, Floyd. You got to look at it in this manner. We looking at taking a holistic approach with teachers and students. For example, I don't think it's any other middle school in Beaumont that uses the PBIS system like we use. They're not only on top of trying to promote positivity with the kids and effective praise of the kids. We have rooms. We have a room set up, man, with behavior interventionists where kids can go and even have a cool down period. So guess what? Say a kid, something happens before he comes to school, and this kid is ticked off, man. Well, guess what? The teacher can say, look, listen, little Johnny, I'm going to give you a pass so you can go down to the cool down room. And we got it set up with rugs and little chairs and bean bags and
really,
little waterfall things, man. And they can come sit in there and it may, for 10 or 15 minutes, however long, and cool down. And then they can return to class instead of us saying, hey, guess what? Go home. You
Dang,
first in class, go home.
Yeah, that's dang, I didn't even know that. That's pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That helps with, you know, a lot of people think stress is just for adults. You know, you got a lot of stress for these kids too, even though they're in middle school. And the fact that the fact that y'all have that room like that, man, that's kind of dope. Instead of just, hey, you know what, get out of here, go to the principal office.
Yeah.
You know, go to that room, calm down, get your head straight, think about what are you doing right now.
Right.
You know, understand you might have to deal with your parents if you wild out like this. Get your mind straight, go back to class, and get it in order. I think that's dope right there.
That's right, man. And the teachers can use that room too. You know, sometimes we may have teachers that get a little overwhelmed. And so they can come in there and sometimes all you need is a little peace and quiet, man. That's it. And get your mind right, get focused, and then go ahead on back and do your job. But it's a lot different for kids these days, Floyd. Man, they dealing with things, not only social media, but they dealing with so much more than you and I had to deal with.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm gonna just be honest, man. We have kids with kids. I didn't see that when I was in school, Floyd. I didn't see that.
No, we did.
You know, you got kids that are in the 8th grade. They may be cooking dinner and breakfast, getting their other siblings up and doing all kind of stuff. So the game has definitely changed for these kids. And that's why I say we have to take a holistic approach to these kids. We can't just say, hey, you're a bad apple, get out of here. I don't know what's going on with that kid. We got to get to know these kids. We got to form a rapport with these kids and gain some understanding. And so that's what a lot of the things that I've been thinking about lately, getting with you and your charity, and man, just taking some of these kids and teaching them work ethics and things like that. You know, if I got to get some kids on a Saturday and, we go out and find some elderly people and just do some projects at their house. I don't care if it's building a wheelchair ramp to just cutting their grass and cleaning up around there. We want to, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to, we tired of talking the talk. It's time to walk the walk. And we want to be in the community. We are a major part of the North Side community. We right there on Concord. And so not only do we want to get out in the community, but we want the community to come on in to Smith, man. It's time.
It's been time. And like you said, man, I think that's dope. Like, you know, as far as taking some of these kids and really making them understand that, like, no matter where, like I like to preach, no matter where you come from, you can still be whatever you want. I don't care if you from Pima Village to Maida to North Point or wherever they call Magnolia Gardens now and all that type of stuff. It don't matter what environment you in, you still can become whatever you want. And it still takes us to tell these kids that, because these kids, they might be coming from a one-parent household and that parent might not care that much. Like you said, they're feeding they brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, lunch and dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes kids, that's the only meal they get is at school.
Yeah.
You know, so man, we, like I say, man, we forming and building relationships with our kids, man. And we gotta just stop throwing the kids out, and we gotta get to know these kids, know what's going on. You know.
And exactly, that's one reason why I brought you on the show. So because like you on the front lines, and a lot of parents, they don't really see what's going on at school. You know, sometimes they kid probably tell them, and they don't really tell them the honest opinion of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So to have you on the front lines and then really explaining like that, like, you know, as far as like that kid having problems and they could go to this like stress release class, you know, and just, you know, will whine, you know, just chill out, you know.
You know what it's called? I'm gonna tell you the name of the room, Floyd. It's called a mindfulness room. You go in there and get your mind together.
Yeah, no doubt. I wish they had a room like that when we was going to school, but I'm glad that now, you know, schools are starting to cater as far as to the mental side of a student, you know what I'm saying? You know, it started, you know, because the mentality, we don't know where these kids, we don't know, you know, the household they coming from.
That's right, man. Listen, Floyd, I have kids come in, man, and you know, they need a shower, they need deodorant, they need all of these things. So everybody that's out here listening, if you want to donate, hey man, feel free to email me or get in touch with me at Smith Middle School if you want to donate toiletries and stuff like that, because we do have kids. You know, these kids are going through puberty. These are middle school kids, and I'm sure no kid wants to come to school smelly or anything like that. So we try to, if they need to, man, we help them wash their clothes. You can take a shower, get a fresh pair of socks, whatever we got to do, man, to make our kids be successful is what we gonna do.
Yo, I think I might cause I'm not gonna say cause, but I think I might do an awareness for that. Like you said, man, like some of these kids, I don't pay attention to that. I mean, you're on the front lines. So I might do something and start like taking them donations so y'all can have deodorant, a toothbrush, you know what I'm saying, toothpaste, socks for some of the kids that are coming to school and don't have these things, and they can know they can get with you or whoever else, you know, because they know they have these things at school. So yeah, man, I didn't even think about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. That's why I say it's a different era, different generation, and you know, these kids are they going through a lot more than what we had to go through. You know, some of kids had it tough when I was in school, but now, man, it's just like some of these kids are raising themselves, and that's just point blank. So, you know, and watch this, Floyd. A lot of people don't think about this. You got a kid that may be at home that's taking care of their brothers and sisters, and they may feel like the parent at home. And so when they come to school, then they got to flip that switch and be able to say, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, or whatever, you know, the case may be, and turn back into the child. Whereas when you may at home, you may be the parent. Play the parent role, but when you get to school, we want you to be comfortable enough to come to school and be the child that you want to be. You're a child, so we want you to be in a child's place, and we're going to treat you like a child, and we're going to respect you and love on you, man, and give you everything you need academically.
Yeah, that's one thing I love to preach about academically, because you know what I'm saying, when I graduated from high school, and I know we couldn't go into details as far as the conversation we was having Wednesday with these kids, but you know, after high school, life really hits you hard.
Oh yeah,
and, you got to have a game plan, and some of us, we didn't have game plans, and they got caught up in the system as far as you know what I'm saying, criminally, you know, incarcerated and all that, and it's hard to get yourself out of it.
Oh yeah.
You know, so, you know, being out there, you know, learning, education really changed my life. When I went back to school, education really changed my life as far as taking care of my family. It took me a while to understand that. I mean, I got to a point where I said, you know what, I got to do something to better my family. And education was that. I didn't take it serious when I was younger, but you know, when life hits you, you got your back to the wall, you got to make something happen. And
definitely.
And what I thought was my way to making something better for my family was education. So as far as teaching these kids that, you know, education is really important in your future, it's really important. You know, it's really important. You got to pay your bills. You got to pay these bills. And if you want to have the enjoyment to taking care of your family and taking them here and taking them there, you know, education-wise, even if you want to become an entrepreneur, you still have to be educated in a way, you know what I'm saying, to run that business. And
education equals opportunity, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we need to preach that to these kids, man, you know. And I think we need to start young as far as like, you know, Willie Ray Smith and all these other schools, you know, just to keep hammering it in their head. And we need people like me and you that came from certain environments and seen our friends and family, you know, family members in this little street environment. Because like you said, when we was talking about these rappers, yo, these rappers only talking about the good life. They might be talking about selling this and riding this, but they don't tell you the consequences if you sell this and you go to jail for 10, 15 years doing that. They may make it sound cool, but the consequence is that jail cell, it always got a spot for you.
Let me tell you something, man. That's why I got into education, Floyd. I was out on 69 at Al Price, man. I was a counselor in a juvenile correctional facility. And let me tell you, it ain't no joke, man. It's a lot of stuff that's going on in adult prisons. Mm-hmm. The same thing is going on in juvenile prison.
That's crazy.
And so these kids just don't understand. One bad decision, man, you can throw it all away sometimes. And so, you have to really take advantage of the situation that's in front of you. If you are, man, freedom ain't free, man. It's hard. Okay, so we need our kids to understand that, just like you were saying, you got to get educated, man. And one day you're going to have a family to support. Mm-hmm. Or you may have to support yourself. And so we want to sell, a lot of the times, we want to sell these kids dreams. Oh, yeah, man. What everybody want to be, Floyd? They want to go to the wood. NFL, NBA, and all. Hey, man, like yeah, that's all fine and dandy. But even with that being said, even if you go, at the end of the day, you still got to have something to fall back on. You may be in the league a year, 2 years, and injure yourself. Now what you going to do?
Yep. Yeah, like I say, I think the NFL is like a 3 to 5 year, you know what I'm saying, career. The NBA, it's only 12 people on that team.
Yeah.
It's only 12 people on that team. You got thousands of people that's playing high school basketball, college basketball, overseas that are trying to get on these teams. Mm-hmm. So, it's the chances are slim. So you have to fall back on the education.
Right. Look here, Floyd, I'm gonna drop my email in the chat.
I got it.
So people, they hit me up if you want to make any donations. If you thinking you want to partner up with us at Smith Middle School and do some positive things in the North End, in Beaumont, Texas, hey, let's do it. Like I said, 2020, 2021, Floyd, you said it too. It's time to walk the walk. We're going to stop talking the talk and let's walk the walk.
Yeah, I think before I let you go, I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to get some donations and partner with you so we can have like deodorant, toothpaste, socks or something for these kids that are unfortunate that have to come to school and deal with this type of thing, because I don't want these kids to get teased because like, oh man, you smell you was going to gym and you took off your shoes getting dressed and your socks got, you know what I'm saying? So
right. And that happens a lot, Floyd, man. It takes a lot for a kid, man, to walk in my office and say, Mr. Phillips,
exactly,
I need to take a bath. Can you imagine being a teenager? You know how much pride and man, that's tough, man. So
yeah,
it's not anything to laugh about.
Yeah,
and when those kids come in there, man, I try to jump right on it, man, and let them know, because something as small as a shower, that kid is gonna remember that the rest of his life.
Yeah. And like I said, man, I'm gonna try to set something up and and try to help these kids, because that's what I'm all about, man. I'm trying to help these kids better themselves. I want them to be somebody in life. I want them to enjoy life. And I don't want them to go through a lot of struggles that I see me and my friends go through. Miss Winston said it causes depression. It does cause depression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to motivate them out of this depression and let them know that they can really become somebody special, man. Use this as motivation, and saying that as far as, better in their life. So.
Right. I appreciate Miss Winston. She's been chiming in a lot tonight, man.
Yeah, Miss Winston, she's from Beaumont, but she lives in Ohio now.
Okay.
And she always watched the show. I salute her. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Miss Winston. Miss Monica, I think she had a kid that attended y'all school also.
Okay. Miss Winston, and even if y'all are out of town, if you want to send us a pack of deodorant for the babies, hey, email me. I'll shoot you the address to the school.
Yeah,
We're
no
taking
doubt.
donations from in town, out of town, and all around.
Yeah, and I'm gonna repost your email too, so when people can reach out after the show. They might not watch the show during this specific time, but I'll post it so to let people know. Hey,
hit me up. Definitely ready to form some new partnerships and do some great things at Smith Middle School and in the North End. Period.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Floyd, man, I appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, this is not the first time. I'm gonna reach out to you again because, like I said, working with the students and stuff, I think a lot of parents need to know what's going on as far as the activities that y'all have, also with Really Way Smith and stuff like that. So
cool. Hey, I forgot to mention to you, man. We even have some people that have donated, like some barbers that'll come and cut the kids' hair and beauticians.
I got a barber for y'all. I got a barber for y'all.
Man, we got love in the North End, man. I'm not gonna hate it. We got some people that's really trying to help out, but hey, we can always use more. And Floyd, I appreciate your platform, brother. Man, you're doing a good thing, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate. Like I said, I thank you for coming on a Saturday night too to chop it up with me, man.
I'm old, Floyd. I ain't got nothing else to do. This is the highlight of my night.
Hey, no doubt, me too, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. So, I appreciate you, man. I think you've come on, and I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna inbox you and let you know what's going on, like you said, with the barber, and I'm gonna let you know as far as like taking up donations, and I'm gonna let people know where they can reach you also, if they can't reach me as far as donating some stuff to the kids. So the more the merrier.
Cool. One love, Northside, Willie Ray Smith Middle School.
Already. Hey, thank you, Leon, for reaching out, man. And I thank you for coming on the show too.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
All right, be safe out there.
Peace.
All right. Yo, that was my boy Leon, man. You know what I'm saying? Over there, Really Ray Smith holding it down, man. And I went to Really Ray Smith. Actually, it was Bowie Middle School and blah, blah, blah. So I don't even know why I keep saying blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But anyway, as far as those students over there, they are great students. I talked to those students, and they got a lot of potential. If you have a kid that go to Really Ray Smith, hopefully soon when they open up campus, I'm gonna be walking around. I'm doing some mentorship. Actually, my charity, we're doing mentorship over there. And so, I would love to see some of y'all parents, kids and stuff like that and chop it up with them and wish them the best because, our kids are the future. To be honest, I know that's corny. When we was in school, we used to hear that, hey, y'all are the future. But to be honest with you, going through life, going through struggles and all this like that, our kids are the future. And we want our kids to have a head start in life. We don't want our kids to start at the same path we was on. We want to build wealth in our family as far as putting these kids on a faster track than we was. So, what's up, Monica? You say I'm shy, but most definitely. Yeah, I mean, as far as, I don't care if you shy or whatever. I mean, donating, you can inbox me. You can inbox me if you got some deodorant or some socks or something for these kids or whatever. You can inbox me and I'll meet you wherever it is. And, you know what I'm saying? We can make sure the school gets it to give to these kids. So, without a doubt, it don't matter if you shy or not. You could just shyness don't have to do with anything as far as inboxing me, and we can meet up and you know what I'm saying? I can build that donation and we could give it to Really Ray Smith for these kids that do show up to this campus with no deodorant, no toothpaste or toothbrush, socks and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be the next goal as far as our charity, starting a donation for some of these kids that are unfortunate. But we're also planning on partnering with the Beaumont Police Department as far as the trunk or treat thing. So October the 31st, I believe, from 3 o'clock to 6 p.m., we plan on partnering with the Beaumont Police Department with the trunk or treat thing. And I think that's on a Saturday as far as Halloween. So I'm going to keep y'all informed with that. And also, we're going to start taking donations for some of these kids that are lacking in school without deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, and all that. So I appreciate y'all for checking on the show. This was a great show. This was a great informative show, man. This is the Kickback. Y'all like it. Y'all share it. I thank everybody for commenting. I thank everybody for liking and sharing it. So hey, I appreciate y'all, man. We got a great show next week. And I'm gonna give y'all more information on that. It's gonna be a really dope show. And we also have a domestic abuse show coming up. I think that's October the 2nd. We have a mental awareness show coming up October I think it's the 9th or the 10th. I think it's the 10th. And we have like a life coach. She's coming on the 16th. So we got some dope shows coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for the support. Yes, Mary, before I get off of here, yeah, you can donate to the Trunk or Treat. You could donate by coming to help, or you could donate by, I guess, just, giving out candy or giving us candy to give out to the kids, or you could just bring your kids by. You know what I'm saying? You could do it in various ways. So you could do it like that. But like I said, that's going to be October the 31st. So anyway, like I said, I'm finna get out of here. But like I said, thank y'all for tuning into the show, man. I appreciate everybody. I love y'all. I thank y'all for the support. I thank everybody who shared and liked it. I'm finna get out of here, man. Enjoy this Saturday. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's. Be safe out there. So I holla, man. This is your boy Floyd, West African Floyd, North End Floyd, Hollywood Floyd, from the Kickback. I holla, man. 100. Y'all.